Do you set New Year's resolutions for your business? And if you do, how often have you actually hit them in the past? Or how often have you actually stuck to them for any length of time? Now, this is the perfect time of year, isn't it? There's this global expectation almost that we're all about to set these New Year's resolutions. It's a very natural phase that we reflect very naturally at this point on the year just gone, and we do naturally start to think ahead about the year to come. So there is this real emphasis on New Year's resolutions, but actually I think these can be a really bad thing for a business. So today I want to explain to you why I don't think these are great for the vast majority of businesses, and what it is you can do instead to find yourself meaningful goals that really inspire you throughout the year. So the simple fact is that actually New Year's resolutions are almost always a goal to do something that you don't actually want to do. So your typical business New Year's resolutions might be about things like, this is the year I'm going to get on video, this is the year I'm going to do more networking, this is the year I'm going to make more calls, this is the year I'm definitely going to follow up more. But it's almost always the things that you don't really like to do that much in your business. You set yourself a challenge to push forward with those things. And that's pretty much guaranteed. You're setting yourself up to fail, aren't you? If you're setting a goal to do something that you absolutely know you don't really want to do, there's not a very good chance that you're going to achieve that goal. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a huge fan of goals and targets, and there is an enormous amount of evidence that proves that you will achieve a lot more when you've got a goal in place. But for these kind of New Year's resolutions and setting goals to do something that you don't really want to do, that for me is not the right way to do it. So here's what you can have a think about instead. First of all, think about your financial year. Now, if your financial year runs from anything different to January to December, well, there's a fundamental reason why New Year's resolutions probably aren't that great an idea for you, in that your goals, and particularly your financial goals, should be built around the financial year of your business. And what you don't want to do is start chucking things in the middle of the year that either takes you off at a tangent or suddenly changes targets that you're already working to. So stick to your guns and really stick to focusing on your financial year. But when it comes to really thinking about meaningful goals, what I would recommend you do is pause and really think about, what are you proud of in your business right now? What are you proud that you have achieved through your business in the last year? And how can you achieve or gain or deliver more of that in the next year? Because that's one of the fundamental ways that you can create real, meaningful, inspiring goals. And then ask yourself, what is it going to take for this next year to be what you consider to be a really successful year? What will it take for you to be looking back at the end of 2020 and be really proud and really fulfilled about exactly what you've achieved in your business? And then you can really start to think about what kind of goals and what kind of targets do you need to set so that you reach that point at the end of the year where you are proud, fulfilled, and really feel that this has been a successful year. So some of that may well be personal goals, because your personal goals are there to really guide and motivate you. Your business should help you to deliver on your personal goals, not to completely take over them. That's what we're all in business for at the end of the day. So really think about what's going to make this a proud and successful year, and then what kind of goals and targets do you need to set to help you achieve that? Because once you've got goals that you can link to a really positive, fulfilling outcome, that's the type of thing that will really light a fire in your belly. And meaningful goals like that are the things that will inspire you right through the year, long past those dates at the end of January or middle of February when New Year's resolutions have normally been blown completely out of the water. So I hope that helps you think about some really exciting goals for the year and getting rid of the whole idea of New Year's resolutions that none of us want to actually do anyway. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below how this resonates with you. Would really love to hear about the exciting goals that you're already setting for this year as well. And if anything I've talked about makes sense experience, but you're not quite sure where to start, then please put something in the comments below and I will get in touch and give you as much help as I can. Would love a like or a subscribe on the video as well. And of course, please feel free to share this with anybody else who you think could benefit. Thank you.